right, we have some major breaking news right here. Major breaking news. If you're already here, hit the like button for me and subscribe to be part of the family, okay? We are going organic today again. Yeah, so according to the report coming in, 2 Ghanaian soldiers who are serving in the United Nations Peacekeeping mission were critically injured after a missile attack hit the headquarters of the Ghanaian battalion in Lebanon. So this whole thing happened in Lebanon. It was reported by Reuters. So when you go to Reuters News right now, you are going to see those stories right there. The soldiers were part of United Nations LABANO peacekeeping mission. The Ghana Armed Forces was the, they confirmed the attack on the battalion headquarters. The Ghana government is actually protesting against the UN secretary. Before we get there, it is confirmed that 2 soldiers are in critical condition right now because of this attack which happened over there in Lebanon, involve our Ghanaian soldiers, okay, who are not part of this war. They are just there for peacekeeping, and then a missile attack, even fire explode. It was a whole banter right there. And the Ghana government started protesting against the UN, okay? So according to the detail here, the Ghana government has formally written to the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, demanding an investigation into the attack. They should investigate the attack thoroughly, identify those responsible, and hold the perpetrators accountable. According to the government, attack on Ghanaian peacekeepers is serious and it is unacceptable. So the Ghanaian soldiers were deployed as peacekeepers, not combatants. These people were not fighting on the battlefield. So peacekeeping forces are supposed to be protected under international law and UN mandate, all right? Now, any attack on these people is considered a violation of international rules governing. These are the rules that govern the peacekeeping missions, which means that the peacekeepers are also not safe out there. They are supposed to be safe because they are trying to make sure that there is peace, but they are not safe. And 2 of our soldiers are in critical condition right now. So why is Ghana protesting and referring to international law? In any serious country, all our troops serving in the peacekeeping mission need to be removed immediately and brought back home. Why am I even saying this? I'm saying this because, number one, there is no international law holding this world. There is no international law. There's no rules. UN mandate. The UN is even weak, okay, in the middle of this conversation. If there is international law, no nation will just wake up and jump on another nation and because they feel like tomorrow they can be attacked, all right? So there is no law protecting our Ghanaians there. We are calling the Ghana authority to immediately fast-track all our Ghanaian soldiers abroad who are serving in the UN peacekeeping mission to come back home. Their life is not safe. Their safety can no longer be guaranteed when in the world everybody is violating international law and nothing is happening to them. We heard recently the president of the United States made a comment and said that not even international law can stop him. All right? The strike came from Israel. Nothing is going to happen. You are protesting for what? So this protest that the Ghana government is championing, from my side, it is completely useless. What needs to be done is for the soldiers to come back, the remaining soldiers to come back, because this is not going to stop. Tomorrow, the attack will continue. It is clear that strike in Lebanon is led by Israel over there. So definitely, one of their confused missile landed there, all right? Some people are saying that they don't believe that they'll program their missile to, hit Ghanaians over there. Who told you that? No, who told you that? Because these people, first of all, they know the stand of Ghana. Ghana is against anything happening in there. Ghana is against their action over there. And so, therefore, Ghana is not considered a friend. Now, according to reports, the Israeli ambassador actually warned the soldiers even before the attack happened on them. All right? So, this is something that is known. They know that it's going to happen. You understand? So we can say that this is calculated. This cannot be a mistake because they know the stand of Ghana. So when this thing happened and you are referring this to people to international law, you are making a very big mistake. International law, by this time, is no longer working. The world is now become like a jungle. You can just wake up tomorrow and you land on somebody. Somebody can just wake up tomorrow because they feel like they are bigger than you. They will jump on you. This protest and holding people accountable, who are the people that the UN is going to hold accountable? Now, the UN is weak in the middle of this conversation. If you are referring the UN Secretary General to do something about it, there's nothing they are going to do about it, by the way. There's absolutely nothing they are going to do about it because, number one, all our troops out there who are serving in the peacekeeping mission, there is no law protecting them. The laws have been violated. There are some people living above the law. The best thing you can do is to bring all of them home, period. Because they are not protected. Nothing is going to happen after this attack. Tomorrow, new attack can happen and nothing will happen. This whole protest is just like a pouring water on the wall. In the middle of this conversation, we know that the president will be representing at the United Nations General Assembly on March 25th, 2026. Okay, March 25th is recognized by the UN as the International Day of Remembrance of the Victims of Slavery and the Transatlantic Slave Trade. All right, now I know that because of this, if the speech of the president of Ghana is already written, they are going to revise it again because they need to speak about this particular attack on our Ghanaian soldiers over there. And Mahama is going to be submitting a resolution to ask the UN to officially declare the transatlantic slave trade the greatest crime against humanity, recognize the historical injustice done to Africa and people of African descent, create a global framework for reparation which will include financial restitution, return of looted African artifacts, environmental and economic restoration, formal apologies and accountability. See, these things that we are doing, to me, it's like a waste of time. All right? That is from me, my side. It's like a waste of time. The UN has lost its power. Until this organization is completely reformed, restructured, then we can say that, yeah, maybe something, can be done. You submit this and they're not going to mind you. You are going to raise the issue of our soldiers also there. They're not going to mind you. As you are even trying to make them to understand that we need reparation and then the transatlantic slave trade should be recognized as the greatest crime against humanity, they are even reorganizing you. How many of you watched the speech of Marco Rubio? So this whole thing, they are reorganizing. Marco Rubio is telling them that nobody should even be remembering this and be regretting because 25th March is a day of remembrance. Marco Rubio is telling them not to even remember and to regret because it's a day of remembrance, 25th of March. You understand? And you are going to represent those things and make speeches and then to be in the air. What Ghana is supposed to be doing is not to be speaking about this. Of course, we can condemn it, but nothing we are going to do. We don't even have missiles to retaliate. So please, bring our soldiers back home. At least, after 69 years of independence, there is only one thing we can be proud of, the peace we are enjoying here. Let our soldiers come back here. No missile, at least, is landing in our country. No missile is landing in our country. So let the soldiers come back until the international law is being restructured. Everybody will respect the international law. Then, if our troops go out there, we know that they are protected under peacekeeping. These days in the Middle East, peacekeepers are not protected. These things come on. It is just that this is kind of like first time in this year where Ghanaians have been attacked. Peacekeepers are under attack over there. Peacekeepers are dying over there. Humanitarian bodies and members are being attacked over there. In the Middle East over there, nobody is respecting peacekeepers, humanitarian, whatever, whoever you are. There's no respect for anything. There is like a jungle. Everybody is doing whatever they have to do over there to survive. So if you say your soldiers there that they should go and make peace, you are putting their life at risk for nothing because there's no rules protecting them and there's no respect for any rule out there. Don't be under it look like our president, our government, they are under some kind of illusion that there is a law, there is rules guiding these people in the Middle East. The peacekeepers, they are under illusion that the UN is still active. There is no rules guiding and protecting anybody. Let the soldiers come back home. Now let's go back to the narrative which says that it was random attack and then Ghanaians fell victim to that. They know that there are peacekeepers there. Every missile is programmed. They know that in there are peacekeepers there and Ghanaians are also there. Yes, they know that these are the camp of, Ghanaians are serving in this camp here. Why would they be attacked? Because it has become a thing that the moment you see these people and speak against what they do, you become a threat to them. you become a target to them. You don't speak against what they do over there. The moment you speak against what they do over there, you automatically become a threat to them, and then the possibility of them attacking you is becoming very high. So it is high time we come out our mouth for inside and remove our soldiers and bring our soldiers back home so that they will stop falling victim to these things. Now they are injured. What if more attack happen on them and then they die and leave their family? What is going to happen? Who is going to compensate who? Nothing is going to bring them back. Tomorrow, others are going to suffer the same fate again. And so therefore, because of that, we need to make sure that all our troops are being withdrawn, because nobody is respecting international law today. The UN doesn't have teeth today to bite. So Ghana government, bring back our soldiers and stop these protests. It will not go anywhere. But all heads are not the same. Opinions are different. Let me know your thought in the comment section, right? Respect.